Hello all, thank you for joining me for this Scorpio reading, collective reading for September 2020. So just know that these readings are collective. So there are millions and millions of Scorpios out there, and when I'm reading, it's not individualized, it is collective. So messages may not resonate for you solely, but just as in take what resonates and just leave the rest if it doesn't resonate, but if it does, that's great. Like, comment and share, and wait and watch for the next video. So I read tarot cards and I read the oracle. So I go by my intuition, and I also go by what spirit guides me through the pictures of the tarot and oracle. You can watch other videos if you feel like, if you know your moon rising star. So for example, I'm a Cancer sign, but I also have a moon rising in Virgo, so I have traits of messages through Virgo as well. So you can look up your moon sign rising online somewhere, I'm sure, or if you're not, let me know your star sign and I can look it up for you, because there's always like hidden messages in them other star signs as well. So let's begin. So I'll be just reading like general guidance. I'm not sure what will come out, but there's been a lot of relationship and work sort of related turmoils at the moment for quite a few star signs, but we'll just ask with the oracle first. So we have 8 of Earth. So skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, going back to school. So just know I don't read from the cards, like I'm just reading them to you, but there always is mostly a completely different message within the cards. But I'm just reading them out to you. Balance, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. You've got 7 of water as well, Scorpio. Complex decision, the need to do research to stop procrastinating. And 6 of Earth, Scorpio. Gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. So what I'm feeling here is, Scorpio, is you're very focused on your work at the moment, and there may be a time where you're just creating that balance and just enjoying and being in the work environment you are in. You're fully submerged into your work environment. It's your comfort, it's your ease at the moment in time, and if not now, then it's something to focus on really for you, Scorpio, from September onwards. Spirit are kindly suggesting that you fully submerge into your work, because it's going to bring you that balance and compromise into your spirit and soul. It's going to radiate your entire being. I feel like you flourish, your soul flourishes and I can't even speak today. Your soul flourishes and shines when it is so focused in the work concept. You admire your work, you love to be knowledgeable, you love to get stuck in, and that's what I'm seeing here. And if not work, then getting stuck into a new sort of type of role that has been sort of on your mind, getting stuck into more knowledge. So yeah, it is sort of that back to school type of mode. You want to be You want to thrive. You want to learn more. And with this transition of energies, because I like to read these cards as a transition of energies, so we get from we're in one place and we're working towards that ultimate goal. So with these cards, I'm seeing that your ultimate goal is balance. As we have here, we've got the 2 cards of balance, and the colour here related to the heart chakra. Your balance and joy is coming from this work ethic that you have. The ultimate goal is for you to have this freedom within yourself, where your heart, it makes your heart sing, it brings you joy. You love to give to others. And being fully submerged into your work, I'm feeling it's going to give you ample opportunities. You're focusing on your work is going to give you more abundance in your reality. And abundance doesn't just mean money, it means full happiness within you. Abundance of happiness. Your time and effort in your work environment, focusing on this aspect, is going to pay off very, very positively. Like, you are going to succeed and you're going to get everything you've ever wanted in reality, in abundance, with your soul, happiness, pure happiness. And it will be like the ultimate gift from the universe, and you're going to balance and find the right choices. I feel like there are choices around you. Maybe you've had doubts, but only a little, but it's something to be vocal with and let others know. But I'm seeing these cups here as opportunities, but not opportunities, actually, ideas that you've had within the work environment that you're in. So, these ideas that you have are gifts and dreams from the universe for you to grab and take, force into action to get this ultimate outcome of pure peace and love in abundance in all areas and aspects of your life. And bottom of the deck we've got Knight of Earth, and this could just be saying to me, you're loyal, dedicated, honourable and kind. Or this message means that you need to focus on your loyalty. You're dedicated, honourable and kind. But actually I'm feeling this card is just reminding you, how your energies are in the situation at the time, is that you are dedicated and loyal to your work ethic. You give kindness to others. You're always at the sidelines, I feel, watching, taking in others that need help. You're like, you love to get things done, but you love to watch from the sidelines first. So let's shuffle some tarot, because we'll go along and confirm more of these messages. Okay, so we have the World Tarot. The world is your oyster here. The World card is you are feeling fulfilled, in your life right now. You feel happy and abundant. These are very positive cards, and you're feeling settled. You're feeling looked after. You're feeling strong and guided. You've got spirit, the divine around you. You've got your spirit animals helping you at this time. You've got a lot of options coming to you. 8 of Wands. This is a pure feeling. Sometimes this can mean sort of attacks onto you, maybe some jealousy, but I'm not solely feeling that for you, Scorpio. I feel like these are a number of opportunities, like with these ideas here. And you've got Temperance. Your energy, I feel, is just being. You're just being. You're weighing up to find that balance out, that balanced outcome. You sort of got your toes dipped to one side and your foot's out in the other. There's this feeling of trying to weigh out things, but you are in a good place. It's divinely, you're using your intuition, and this is only a good thing. You're in your peace and abundance, and you want to keep it that way. Yep, and 7 of Swords. So you are working up towards something you have built in your work role, or what you've worked upon. It will be worth it. It's been quite of a rocky start. You've been questioning the ifs, buts. It's been quite an uncertain time for you. You've been through a lot, but you will get there in the end of what you have solely built. And this 10 is shown to me. This is all what you've ever wanted and more, and this will be your balance. You will get there, and you are nearly there. The hard work that you've done is going to get you in that right direction. And 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, harmonious, happy family. You just want the simple things in your life, just to feel joy, and just to look upon and feel euphoria in what you've built, what you've created. And there may be this other message that you'll have the 2 children. You've got the boy, and you're going to have a girl, or you have a girl and you're going to have a boy with your partner, and your partner is very what's the word? Oh my goodness. What's the word? Supportive. That's the word. God. He's very supportive with you, and he loves to, he's pleased, and he's pleased with what you've created, and wants to bring joy into your life as much as you bring joy into his. And gender isn't specific, vice versa with that as well. Okay. So lovely cards. Let's get some more cards of the Oracle. So Ace of Michael we have. So you know, you're so focused on this work. It really is just a guided message that you are where you need to be. I'm feeling, Scorpios. It's a wonderful message. You know, you're getting ideas from, I feel like you're guided by spirit and the cosmos, the archangels as well. You know, there may be some miscommunication, I'm feeling, actually, for, you know, from the throat chakra type, just a little bit, you know, nothing heavy, but just something. I feel like something just needs communicating more clearly from you, Scorpio. And I feel like you're making it affect your work, maybe, in a way. But yeah, definitely this balance will sort of come in once you start to just clear the air and communicate a bit more fairly, I'm seeing. And this card was already, I didn't see it sort of overturned, but you know, we'll take what's given. And there will be a solution to this problem. Not necessarily a problem, but this communication, there will be a solution for this. And clearing the air, it's all about just have some self-control with this communication, have patience with this communication. You know, this is a time, I feel, you know, you're in your abundance of energy, and it's just a time where everyone is reflecting and healing. So we need to be, or you need to be, you know, just soft and not too heavy on this situation that you want to speak out clearly to. You know, just a bit more compromise in the situation you want to speak out to. Yeah. Ten of Gabriel. So, Scorpio, I'm feeling this sort of communication to level out is to do maybe with a friend or partner, and it basically is you feel like you're working too much. You've got too much sort of tasks on top of all what you're already doing, and the spirit are suggesting and wanting you definitely to clear up this communication. You know, ask for help with these mundane tasks. They're putting a heaviness onto you, and it's just too much. You're finding you're doing too much. It's taking up all the hours in the day for you to do. You know, don't go through your life pleasing others. Speak up. You know, clear the air. What do you want? You know, don't let people walk over you. Speak up and just ask for that help. Because I feel like you want to focus on your work. You know, you want to find that balance within your work, and you work hard and you enjoy it. But, you know, I feel like maybe a partner's just not helping, and it's sort of getting you down a bit, whereas it would help your energies, uplift them, and you would have more time to do what you want in your work if this individual just helped a bit around the house. I'm feeling. You know, it's just small talk. cards take a while to get the message out there. Then we've got your Queen of Gabriel, and this is you, you know, your charm, your brilliance, your independent Scorpio, your divine feminine energies. And as I say in my other videos, we all have feminine energies and we all have masculine energies. And I'm feeling right now it's very strongly that we focus, and the spirit wants you to focus on your feminine energies, you know, standing up in your power, in your feminine power, like a warrior. You know, you've got all these ideas, and a lot of options, you know. There's these ideas and options coming to you tenfold, and maybe it's overwhelming you, Scorpio, but you are in your element. I feel, you know, purely in your element. You're at ease, as I've said. You're in your abundance. You know, you always want to aim for more, but do that healthily, you know, as I feel you are. You know, people are always coming forwards to help you as well. And these energies are very solar plexus energies, you know. The focus is with this message to focus on your power. You know, use your power now. Use your divine feminine power for this communication to settle and for you to be in your abundance with happiness. And we've got the Chariots. Wow, what an overwhelming feeling of abundance. Things are going to come to you quickly. This abundance you seek, this happiness, this leveling up. Once the communication is cleared, you will get there quite quickly. It's surging forwards. You're going to be successful in your independence. With work, you're going to get quite high up in your working role and independence in your work, and you'll get an acknowledgement everywhere. I feel pure success in this working role, or once you have the knowledge you seek that you're training into, it will lead to utter success for you, Scorpio. Wonderful cards. Beautiful. And this will help you with your creativity and intuition, you know. It will help you to be more intuitive, you know. Others will see that, and this is why they're going to be connected to you like moths to the flame. Yeah, Knight of Ariel, bottom deck energies, you know. As I said, people will be watching your hard work and feeling, you know, being in awe of you. You know, they will see how much you have accomplished. And people, what's the word? My brain today. People that are drawn to you, you know, they will be good people, you know, none of them wishy-washy people with bad opinions and views. These will be good people drawn to you, you know, and you're going to be in your element. I'm feeling there is someone in spirit watching you from afar, a male, older male, yeah. I think that's what this other card is. Spirit is saying there's someone watching over you, quite an older gentleman. So the main person who comes into your mind first is that person. So use your intuition with that. Okay? So we're going to some last cards. Yeah. I'm feeling it's a partner in your relationship that you need to have this communication with, Scorpios. Yeah. You know, go in, ease in gently. You know, we can't all go in guns blazing. I feel like you can be quite swipey, snipey. Maybe they're not the right choice of words, but you can sort of, they can take it as you're being quite feisty. And I feel like if you ease that feistiness, you know, things would be understood more by your partner, or maybe even a business partner. And we've got Cupid. So yeah, definitely speaking out, you know, asking for help around the house, the mundane chores. You know, go in with it as Cupid. You know, I'm seeing here, just be gentle. You know, all you want is just to love and be loved and have love all around you. That ease and comfort, you know, it will bring balance. It will bring balance into your relationship. Going in with an open heart. We've got 3 cards here, but we'll take them. So yeah, definitely be assertive but kind. And confirmation of what I said, heart chakra, yeah. Just feel within your heart how you're going to express yourself to the partner. You know, I feel, and just have a little play, you know. Always remember, Spirit are saying, don't take the work too seriously. As has been mentioned, you know, you're fully engrossed in your work, but have time to play and go within your inner child. It may be even mean like be assertive with others around you in your working role. And I'm getting this in every star sign reading, which is amazing. This outcome is a blessing in disguise. And I feel like there's better things coming that which you don't know of, but you know, you're waiting for them. But you know, you've got the Chariot here. It will happen. And bottom of the deck, I can't speak today. We've got joy. Highest energy of all. What a lovely reading. You're just going to feel in your element. You're going to feel successful. Your energy is going to feel like as high as a kite, and you're going to feel all the abundance in the world from all your hard work, you know, within your family, with everyone looking, watching what you were doing. You know, they're going to be in awe of you as a whole person. You've got a beautiful aura around you. And I just want to take this one out as well. New partner. There may even be an opportunity of someone coming into your life, that not necessarily a new relationship I'm feeling here, but more so linked to work. A new partner, you know, in the future, maybe you'll have someone working for you. Or, you know, maybe you will find a new partner if you've had a breakup, but I'm feeling more here for the majority for you in your collective reading, a new partner for work. Okay, so just to go over overview of the reading, you will find balance and compromise. Just speak up, don't be feisty, just be at ease. You know, speak up to your partner about helping you around the house, helping you with the mundane chores. You know, you want to focus more on your work and just let this out. Be truthful. Go within your heart. Speak from your heart, you know. That's where honesty comes from. And respect gains. Be assertive, but be kind. And although you have all these ideas going along in your mind of what to do, just calm down a bit, you know, go into your inner child energy. Don't take it too seriously, because things are there. People see what you're doing. They're attracting to you like flies. I shouldn't say flies because they're horrible, aren't they? They annoy me. You know what I mean. And yeah, it's going to be ultimate fulfillment for your future and your family, your comforts. Your family is your comfort. You're going to be surrounded by that love. But continue your enjoyment in your work, because, you know, it's your passion. And myself, I love my work. And this is my passion, is to help and to guide you, to guide individuals, give you some advice, you know, and yeah, it just uplifts your soul. And yeah, I'm seeing this ultimate joy and a possible new venture to the one you're currently in or aiming for. And, you know, it may be even just someone helping you, giving you advice for your working role. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please comment if you've enjoyed it. I do love to read your comments. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. It is new for me at the start of the following month, so I am continuing to grow it. Please look at my About Me, because I've got all information of how you can have an individualized reading. So remember, this is a collective reading, and I do offer individual readings, which are recorded like this, which you can keep for 6 months, and then I delete them. It will be in a private link sent to you, which will be from YouTube. And then, yeah, it's more individualized, so it's more obviously aimed to you. And I have, if you look in my description box below, there's Instagram, Cosmic Soul Vibe, and then you've got my Facebook page as well, where I do weekly guidance, weekly sort of guidance with affirmations, and weekly sort of tarot cards as well, looking at the energies with that. So there's a lot I give out free as well. If you do want to make a donation, some people do, I've got that in my description box below, to PayPal JadeDE91. You can always, if you wish, it's not necessary to send a donation there. It's just for my pure enjoyment. And obviously individual readings are about £25 or £10 for like one message that you want to clarify. So I hope that helped, and have a lovely day, evening, whatever time you are in. These are timeless readings, so, you know, if you watch this in November, December, it will still resonate for you. You know, these energies don't just stick to September. It goes through a 3 to 6 month wave. So let me know what happens.